If you don't have the hunger for sales, I suggest you don't get into the business of being in sales. Sales hunger is not about being pushy. It's not about getting the sale at any cost. That's exactly not what I'm talking about. It's about having the hunger to make the sale, to keep the customer happy and the company and yourself happy. So it's got to be a partnership coming together. It's not about stitching people up. Sales hunger, though, for yourself is that drive that you want to achieve. To have that drive, often we need to know what we're trying to achieve. So targets are great. Targets for a financial revenue target, or for your commission or your pay target. Those are typical KPIs or key performance indicators that can help you drive towards that. However, if we have a target when we start, often it's very hard to get there in one step. So I suggest that we have lower targets. Not necessarily lower revenue targets, but targets around call activity, about how many suspects or prospects you're calling on, about how long a call will take, about how much positivity you take out of the call, not necessarily the sale. Through those small steps, you will then achieve the results that you want. But if you don't set, you don't get. So sales hunger is about having the hunger to get what you set. Those who don't have direction tend not to get anywhere. Set your destination and work towards it. So some examples. As a salesperson, you may be given a target of $600,000 a year, $1 million a year, depends on what you're selling. It might be $10 million a year. It might be $100,000. But chances are somewhere $1 million to $2 million may be where your target sits. How many products do you need to sell for that $1 million? Work that out. From that perspective, how many sales do you have to make? How many people do you need to call on to make those sales? So therefore, what is your conversion rate? If you're converting 1 in 5, you've got to see 5 times as many sales that you need to make and keep that conversion rate. Do the numbers and then get the hunger to achieve those numbers. If you know that you need to make 5 calls to make a sale and you're not making the calls, guess what? Chances are you're not going to achieve your goal. Sales hunger should get you out of bed in the morning wanting to go to work, enjoying what you're doing. I'm not suggesting you have to work every hour that's available to you, although you may choose to work longer hours because you're enjoying it so much. What's more important is that when you are making sales, when you are in the sales environment, that you're in the zone. Sales is about passion. It's also, though, about understanding your suspect, prospect, or customer. By asking all the questions that you can and getting the background information, understanding the customer, suspect, or prospect, the more likely they are to purchase. So you've got to be fishing in the right ground, you've got to be talking to the right people, and that again is having the right hunger to work out who you should be talking with so that you spend the appropriate amount of time with the target audience. So hunger is more than just having a drive, it's actually having a focused drive on what you're trying to achieve and make sure you're in the right fishing grounds to get the opportunity. So if you don't have that sales hunger, look to yourself as to why you don't. Is it because you're getting caught up in all the negativity? Is it that you actually don't have anything to focus on? Is it the sales is just not for you? Whatever it is, change that, because otherwise sales results will not come. If you have hunger, the results will come, provided you don't use the hunger to be pushy. So, here, as I said, the proviso. When you are chasing your targets and you are becoming pushy, your chances are you will push the opportunity away. When you actually decide to take a step back and have customers chasing you, your sales will often increase, your conversion rates will increase, because you're not being pushy, and through that process you will be making more transactions, more sales, getting closer to your KPI targets, and you will have the hunger to get over the line. Now, the interesting thing is this: you set your target, let's say it's $1 million, and you want to do that in a year. What happens if you achieve it at month 8? Celebrate by all means, but knowing the hunger has kept you fed and driven you so far now, reset your target and then redeploy your hunger to get to the next target. $1 million may be achievable at 8 months. How about make it 1.5 for the remainder of the year? think about it. Where's your sales hunger?